Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 9 Mile Swamp. Here we are in the midst of the Brooklyn Room.
The Brooklyn
It's
Room.
true, the paintings on the wall are paintings of Brooklyn made in about 1917 or so, but you can only see the one behind us, the one that looks like a giant broccoli.
Oh, there
Hey,
we
I'm going to play guitar. Cheryl's dying to listen to some other platforms. This is called Steve Berg's Rag. Yeah, so
Hi,
we've got
Mom.
some. Hi, Mom.
Mom.
We've got a couple things going on this week. One thing we'd like to tell you about is we'll be playing Friday night.
Yes.
That's
The 17th.
February 17th. We'll be playing at Richard's Rhinecliff Acoustic Show, which is at the Morton Library in Rhinecliff. And it's kind of a unique show because there's no gear. It's like a gear-free show. You come with your acoustic guitar, and there's this little auditorium, and you stand on this little stage, and you can hear everything in the room. It's really fabulous.
Yes, very nice.
So this Saturday, there will be Larry Scanlon. I'm sorry, this Friday, the 17th, Larry Scanlon will be on hand. Cheryl and I will be on hand. And a good friend of ours, Jerry Mitnick, will be there. I hope he does the song Bob and Weave, which is just an incredible song. So
And the Harmony Grits, don't forget.
and the Harmony Grits.
Yes.
Oh, there are more people than I thought. I thought it was 3 people, 4
It's
acts.
4
Okay,
acts, yeah.
great. So it sounds like a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to it. And the best thing about a gig with no gear, we don't have to carry any gear.
We'll be carrying more stuff.
We will. Okay, so we're gonna
Hi,
do.
Wanda.
We're gonna do a couple songs we haven't done very often tonight, and so we'll be nervous. And we're gonna start out with a song we haven't done for a while, and I'd like to give a shout out to my friends in the various international William Morris societies. I put up some notices today saying that we would in fact be doing a William Morris poem set to music. So. All those fine people, if somebody's out there and you're from the William Morris Society, we'd love to hear from you. So,
Hey, Michael.
if you're there. Hi, Michael. This is called "Fair Before the Mountainside," and it's kind of a poem that the characters sing as they sort of go along their way toward medieval warfare. You gotta have a song, right? You got a song in your heart
Hey,
and
Joe.
a sword in your scabbard.
Sorry, I'm talking over you by saying
Hi,
hello
Joe.
to everybody.
Whoops, we have a
Oh,
problem.
yes, that would be helpful.
We have a problem. Didn't we do this last week with the capo?
A couple times.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right. Ah, there we go.
D minor.
Now is the rain upon the day, and every water's wide. Why must ye then to wear the way, and whither will ye ride?
Our kind are on the Iod still. The eddies lap them round. All dikes the wind-worn waters fill, and waneth grass and ground.
Oh, ride ye to the river's brim, in war we fare to sea. O'er winter waters will ye swim, in hauberks to the knee.
Wild is the day and dim with rain, our sheep are warded ill. The wood wolves gather for the plain, their ravening maws to fill.
Nay, what is this, and what have ye? A hunter's band to wear, the banner of our battle gleam, the skulking wolves to scare.
Oh, women, when we wend our ways to deal with death and dread, the banner of our fathers' days must flap the wind overhead.
Ah, for the maidens that ye leave, who now shall save the hay? What grooms shall kiss our lips at eve, when June hath mastered May?
The wheat is won, the seed is sown, here toileth many a maid. And ere the hay knee-deep has grown, your grooms the grass shall wade. And fair befall the mountainside, whereon the play shall be. And fair befall the summertime, that whoso lives shall see. And those lyrics were written by William Morris, and the melody was written by Stephen J. Altman, who was a dear childhood friend of mine,
Do you
who
mind
taught
if I
me how to fingerpick. Yeah.
tilt the screen a little bit so we can get more of your guitar in the picture?
No, not at all.
Because I can see we have not all of your guitar. So excuse me, folks, while I just tilt down a little bit.
Okay.
And then we can get more guitar.
Yeah, look at that. How
And
about
maybe
that?
just chop off a little bit of our heads.
Yeah. So we're gonna do, this is the science fiction part of this show, and we just had the fantasy part, William Morris. and this is the science fiction part. So we're going to do two songs that are well, I can't say that they're. This first one is out of this world, literally, and the second one not out of this world. So that's a little science fiction hint. This song, the speaker of this song, what's the other word for that? Do you remember? Persona. The persona of this song is an alien creature who is part plant, part animal. So that sounds like a challenge, right? How about a challenge when your world is dying?
It's on this CD that you can find on our website.
This is called Seed Dreams. Come see how we stand at the edge of the shadow that yawns and swallows the dawn, swallows the dawn. Our glimpse of a springtide through eyes that as yet are unborn. Now from us is torn, from us is torn. Seed dreams still haunt me, futures that won't be, slip past the snow, keep again. The wind wails behind me, the sun yet unwinds me, the shadow still calls unto them. A perceiver of patterns, my fear of the frost was allayed, as was the fear of the blade, the fire and the blade, the prayer and the promise, bone dim at the dusking of day, now fade away, words fade away. Seed dreams still haunt me, futures that won't be, they slip past the snow, keep again. The wind wails behind me, the sun yet unwinds me, the cycle still calls unto them. Can the winds of a spent world yet whisper of flourishing ways in meadows of May, needs of the May? A singer in season, I'll sing you no sweet lover's lay to brighten this day, this dusking of day. Yeah, that was called Seed Dreams. This next song is...
Before you go on to the next song,
Yeah.
I want to say hello to a few more people.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You want to say hello too?
Yes.
Let's say hello to Ruthie.
Hi, Ruthie.
Hi, Ruthie. And Judy. Hi, Judy.
Hi, Judy.
And if you are watching, just drop us a line, a little note there, so we can see that you're with us. And thank you for those of you who have shared our show also. We certainly do appreciate that. We'd love to build a bigger audience. I should get ready.
So this is an odd song. I had written it a couple years ago and played it for 2 or 3 shows, and then sort of gave up on it, I guess, in a sense. And then I came back and revised it, rewrote it, and it's back in the lineup. And now I like it. I like when that happens. You know, I really feel revision is good. Anything you write, you should never throw away completely, because you never know. Alrighty. This is called von Lindemann's Engine. Now, there actually was a von Lindemann, but he was not an engineer. He was a 19th century mathematician, but I just sort of like the name, so. And
That works.
von Lindemann's Engine. The champagne is poured, we all raise a cheer, we carry von Lindemann high. We all start to dance through the streets of the city as diamonds fall out of the sky. We've cleaned up our city, once covered in soot, now the coal remains under the ground. And the sound of small diamonds that shimmer and hiss is the loudest industrial sound. The oceans got higher, the hurricanes blew, while the starving outnumbered the poor. Now von Lindemann's engine is clearing the sky, and the CO2's falling once more. Maybe I'm in a coma, hooked up to some sparkling machine. But if that's true, don't wake me, I'd much rather dance in my dream. Please, doctor, the diamonds, they shimmer and hiss in my sleep. The wind and the sun and the hydrogen algae and the tides and the currents provide the energy driving von Lindemann's engines, the source of our glittering pride. All nature's our goddess, or so we'll pretend. Now we're freed from the black fossil yoke, and we've also 2 demons that live underground, demon brothers, together called code. Maybe I'm in a coma, hooked up to some sparkling machine. But if that's true, don't wake me, I'd much rather dance in my dream. Please, doctor, the diamonds, they shimmer and hiss in my sleep. The champagne is poured as we all raise a cheer. We carry von Lindemann high. We all start to dance through the streets of the city as diamonds fall out of the sky. That was called von Lindemann's Engine. Let's see, what do we have now? Oh, I hear my name. Oh. Did you know that I wrote this song while I was being followed around by a group of paranoids?
You did?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hey Liz, glad that you joined us, found us back again.
Is that Liz Ryan?
No, it's Liz and Chadwell.
Hi, Liz Chadwell. This is called I Hear My Name, and this is sort of what happens when the oceans rise 30 feet and the people who live in Jamaica go to the United States so they can be above sea level, and but they have to go to the Ozarks because the water on the coastal levels has buried a lot of the seashore. So thus we have the birth of a new kind of music. It's reggae bluegrass. I hear my name come whispering through the trees. The night shines gold, I just can't sleep. The sky is clear, no clouds, here's the view. So strange to think I can't see you. The moon is shining brightly alone against the night, shining bright. It's shining on me and moves across the skyway, leaves me wondering why I spend my time so cold and lonely. My baby used to stay home every night. She'd keep me warm and treat me right. We'd talk of our tomorrows with a grin. If luck ran out, then love would win. Now I understand in the beginning and the end of a change, there's nothing lasting. Memories to be learned, cakes and letters to be burned, rearranged in seasons passing. Well, the trees release their leaves to let them go. When love is dead, they cannot grow. Sweet evergreen that grows the whole year long, I will track you down. Mama, you can't be wrong. But the night is deep and cold, and I hope I can hold to this dream. It keeps me going. The wind calls through the trees in a woman's voice for me. So it seems all loves keep growing. Well, I hear my name come whispering through the trees. can't see you. Now I think I see that it wasn't meant to be. It's okay, I just can't change it. If the dove should land for an hour in my hand, unafraid, could I cage it? Yeah.
Oh, you're going somewhere.
I know.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Well, I just noticed that Dave Kearney joined us. Hi, Dave. And hi, Janice and Albie.
Let's talk about Dave.
Thanks, Janice. Yeah, let's talk
Let's
about
talk about
Dave.
my friend Dave.
Let's talk about Dave.
Let's talk about my friend Dave.
Oh.
I love my friend Dave. He's very authentic, and he plays beautiful songs. Songs for work. I think it's safe to say songs for working class people.
Mm-hmm.
He has a song that's about a union man, and we're going to do something we haven't done before next week. It's going to be I'm not saying it's going to be a new thing. It's not going to be but every so often we're going to find somebody who is well, first of all, willing.
That's a big part of it, yes.
And second of all, somebody who'd love to be on our show. So next Sunday night, the great Dave Kearney is coming to the 9 Mile Swamp, and we're really excited. We're really excited to have him, and he's gonna play a 3-song set. And even better still is that I get to accompany him. And it's a real pleasure for me because I love Dave's songs. So next week is a special week. It's a milestone in the history of the 9 Mile Swamp. we're building outwards and upwards, and we have another guest planned for a future day too, and that is Neil Herlins. So it'll be a lot of fun. And right now we're going to be looking at a poem. I have a poem for you now, and the next song I'm going to be playing, All Our Fathers, is a song about Native American acculturation and how it is we took Native Americans off the land, denied them the use of their language, and changed their culture. But what the story is also about is the way we've also done the same thing to ourselves. A lot of people may not remember from, I think I learned this in 6th grade social studies, may not realize that in the 1890s, 95% of American people worked with the land, growing food or growing materials to make clothing from, and there was a lot. I think there was a lot less alienation and unhappiness then. In fact, here's an interesting fact for you: in the Middle Ages, there was no word equivalent for the word alienation. And people who didn't have money and didn't have luxury houses sometimes slept 4 and 5 to a bed and didn't think anything of it, which sounds maybe weird to us, but they weren't lonely. Anyway, getting back to Native Americans and All Our Fathers, this is a poem by Joy Harjo, who was born in 1951, and I'm sorry to say I don't know much else about her, except the poem really struck me. I was looking for a poem that would go. A poem by a Native American that would dovetail nicely with All Our Fathers. And I invited Evan Pritchard tonight. Evan, if you're there, I'd just like to say thank you very much to you for your interest in All Our Fathers, and also for inviting us to the Ramapo powwow, which was really one of the highlights of my musical career, getting to sing a song that has to do with Native Americans at a powwow. It doesn't get better, right? It just doesn't get better. So this is called, this is by Joy Harjo, and it's called Remember. Remember the sky that you were born under. Know each of the stars' stories. Remember the moon. Know who she is. Remember the sun's birth at dawn. That is the strongest point of time. Remember sundown and the giving away tonight. Remember your birth, how your mother struggled to give you form and breath. You are the evidence of her life, and her mother's and hers. Remember your father. He is your life also. Remember the earth whose skin you are. Red earth, black earth, yellow earth, white earth, brown earth. We are earth. Remember the plants, trees, animal life, who all have their tribes, their families, their histories too. Talk to them. Listen to them. They are alive poems. Remember the wind. Remember her voice. She knows the origin of this universe. Remember you are all people, and all people are you. Remember you are this universe, and this universe is you. Remember all is in motion, is growing, is you. Remember language comes from this. Remember the dance language is, that life is. Remember. Okay. That was called Remember, and it was copywritten in 1983 by Joy Harjo. From She Had Some Horses by Joy Harjo, used by permission of W.W. Norton and Company. I hope you're not listening, Mr. Norton.
He had permission.
Well, she did, yeah. Or the person who did that website did, yeah.
Yeah. And while Kurt is grabbing a guitar, I will just thank everyone for joining us and for dropping us a line. And thank you also for those of you who shared our show to your page. That is very generous of you. And also, you can go to our website, kurthenry.com or dognoseband.com. That's dog K-N-O-W-S, band.com. And we have our CDs there. And most of these songs are on our CDs. Lindemann's is not. But if you buy a CD from our website, we match the price, and then we send that money off to a local food pantry. So thanks for that too.
So this next song is called All Our Fathers, and ancestral land. Rivers of silver we've drifted on, and there's gold in the sunset as it fades fast away. I'll build a fire against nightfall, safe by its side you will stay. Sit by the fire I've been keeping. Sit by my fire until dawn. While you were so sweetly sleeping, all our fathers have gone. Back in the city so distant, men in a circle of pain. Hands that once worked for subsistence, reach for a bottle of grain. Lonely girl sits in a motel room while the radio drowns without the sound of her child. Lonely girl opens the window. Radio sings to the night. Sit by the fire I've been keeping. Sit by my fire until dawn. While you were so sweetly sleeping, all our fathers have gone. Stones in a circle will linger. Ashes will drift in the wind. Words in the speaking were dying. Dreams in the daylight grow dim. And songs we'll remember for just a while they keep out the shadow that stalks in the night. We in a circle were singing. Stones in a circle survive. Sit by the fire I've been keeping. Sit by my fire until dawn. While you were so sweetly sleeping, all our fathers have gone. Sit by the fire I've been keeping. Sit by my fire until dawn. While you were so sweetly sleeping, all our fathers have gone. That was called All Our Fathers.
Did you want to do the new one again?
What's that?
This one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thanks again for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Here's something new. You know I love my baby. She swears she loves me too. You know I love my baby. She swears she loves me too. But when her eyes look shifty, I just can't help them jealous blues. She says she's going shopping with a friend. Oh, I know she's got no money, still she's going shopping with a friend. And when they stop for coffee, I can almost taste that bitter blend. Sometimes I get so jealous, Lord, I don't know what I'll do. Sweet Jesus, I get jealous, I don't know what I might do. I got a thirsty kind of switchblade, and I can dance a step or two. I can dance out in the daylight, but I'm a wildcat by the moon. Yeah, I can dance out in the daylight, but I'm a wildcat by the moon. And when I whip my claw out, your little man is gonna swoon. Baby, she swears she loves me too. You know I love my baby. Oh man, she swears she loves me too. When her eyes go shifty, I just can't help them jealous blues. And when her eyes go shifty, I just can't help them jealous blues. Them jealous blues. I can't help them jealous blues. Yeah, jealous blues.
Where do these songs come from?
That song came from a reading of Othello, believe it or not, a reading of William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare apparently believed in writing Othello that jealousy was a much stronger emotion than love. And I think he's right. I think he was right.
Well, I'm glad it's not based on real life.
Yeah. It is not based on our life, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Judy, this comes your way. Crossed this bridge before, but I cannot hear your voice above the mighty waters roar. We've walked this road far too many dusty summer days, and though I hate to say it, babe, I must be on my way, and I'm going all alone. I will make it on my own. I got nothing to atone for, and there's nothing more to say. I'm sorry, but it's true that I must be leaving you. You're gonna find someone to follow in another brighter day. What can you say? Too hurt to see it. Who can you blame? Blame it on me. Not the way you gave your love makes me wanna go. It's not the way you look at things or what you didn't know. It's a point of view I haven't found. It's a sign I barely read. It's a spot on the horizon that I've just begun to see. And I'm going all alone. I will make it on my own. I got nothing to atone for, and there's nothing more to say. Sorry, but it's true that I must be leaving you. You're gonna find someone to follow in another brighter day. And what can you say? You just can't see. Who can you blame? Blame it on me. It's not that I'm ungrateful for the time you spent with me. I'll miss you in the daytime and the cold nights in between. And someday I'll come back to you. If you love me then, just place a guard around your heart. I'm gonna break it once again. And I'm going all alone. I will make it on my own. I got nothing to atone for, and there's nothing more to say. I'm sorry, but it's true that I must be leaving you. You're gonna find someone to follow in another brighter day. What can you say? You just can't see. Who can you blame? Blame it on me. Thank you for coming out tonight. We're going to finish with this song. Diogenes, that's your name for me. You say our love is fate's decree. Me, I see the snow fall through the trees. I've gotta drive on soon before the roadways freeze. You say you want me to be there. You say I answered all your prayers. Well, I turned my eyes while you just stared at the incarnation of your misplaced cares. And you say you need me. I guess I need you too. Babe, believe me, it's the best that I can do. Well, you can laugh at such an aged child. You can cry for all his thoughts grown wild. But just don't judge him, cause this ain't no trial. Though he'll take an oath to return some while. Hey, I'll be true to me before I'm true to you. I've heard 1,000 judgments, I'm confused. I've got 1,000 proverbs I can't use. I've had so many judgments I can't use. And you say you need me. I guess I need you too. Babe, believe me, it's the best that I can do. You say you need me. I guess I need you too. Babe, believe me, it's the best that I can do. I'll be there beside you soon. Leave your curtains drawn in the full of the moon. In its silvery light, you can read the roots. You can cast your spell into the afternoon. to thank you so much for coming out to the 9 Mile Swamp tonight. What a pleasure it is to play for you.
Yes, and make sure that you visit Joe Giglio's page on Sundays at 2 o'clock, because he does a really nice show. Great guitar player, very jazzy, bluesy, lots of interesting music. He did not have a show today, but he usually has shows on Sundays at 2 o'clock, so check him out. And also check out Michael Klein's Apple Podcast, The Voice of Free Earth. Great story.
And don't forget next week, Dave Kearney.
Yeah, joining us on the Swamp. As always, we are so very grateful to have you all join us and to be our friends. Thank you, Ruthie. Thanks, Michael.